Good afternoon, good evening. How's it going, 11th Battalion ARCD? Welcome to our January 2019 first year of the calendar year. A video from myself, Sergeant Major Aschinger, TPU Battalion Sergeant Major for 11th Battalion. I wanted to come to you and first just say Happy New Year. Thanks for everything. I truly hope that everybody is able to hit the field with your batteries recharged, ready to get back to it. Hope you were able to enjoy this holiday season and do so in a way where you're able to come back to work and bring some more self. I know that's kind of how I always usually feel this time of the year. The video today that I want to talk about is I want to talk about pride. Pride, good old-fashioned pride. And I don't mean the pride, the lack of humility that we tend to associate with, but I mean the pride that it takes to do our jobs. It makes me so sad. And once in a while, and this isn't everybody, this is some, to hear some people say, I hate calling these IRR soldiers, or I hate having to talk to a person about re-enlisting. Why? Be proud of this. All this stuff you did, everything you've done. Your careers are much more than just your time in ARCD, and I want you to incorporate that pride. But like always, I like to bring some science into this. And how does this science of pride assist you in getting your job done? So, for this specific iteration, I'm going to use some paper because I have to read some. This is a January 30th, 2018 by David Destino TED Talk. They ran an experiment using a way to manipulate pride in people, instilling some false sense of pride in some based on their visuospatial awareness. And what they found is after the experience, what happened? People who were feeling proud of their abilities significantly increased their efforts in a difficult mental rotation task. They upped the time devoted to building their skills by 40% compared with people who weren't proud. Intriguingly, self-efficacy didn't appear to play a role. Those who believed they possessed the ability to succeed, people who received the positive score feedback without any social acclaim, didn't persevere any longer than those who received no feedback at all. So those people who felt proud or fulfilled in their achievements were able to do better on a new skill, something that they weren't already amazing at. So how do we make it work? We make pride work when we pair it with humility. We don't want a bunch of boastful people out there. I'm not telling everybody to walk in the office and say, hey, look at me. We already have enough of those in this battalion. No, I'm kidding. But pair it with humility. Come into your job and be proud of what you do. And if you don't find pride in it, let me tell you how proud that I am. And I speak on behalf of Sergeant Major Gibbs and the commander, Major Magdi, when I tell you that we are proud of the efforts that you put in. We know it's not easy, and we're proud of those people who are always continuously making an effort, not just to improve, but to take care of soldiers, because that's what you're doing. You're taking care of people. That phone call to that IRR soldier, I remember a 305-pound IRR soldier with a mohawk many years ago who had no interest in whatsoever in being in the Army Reserve. And I remember Sergeant First Class Bruton and Sergeant First Class Brenda Corbin coming to that 305-pound punk rocker kid's house and making a real difference in my life that I would not have sought out. And while for a moment their presence in my life was annoying, at the end of the day, I cannot thank them enough for what they helped me become. So, pride and goals. This again is David Destino, and I really want everybody to just listen to this and let this sink into the best of your ability. Just as we should feel compassion for ourselves if and when we miss a goal, we should take pride when we successfully take steps towards a goal, as well as anticipate the pride we'll feel by reaching the next step. By doing this, we'll be charting our advancement through time, with today's achievement like being yesterday's aspiration. At each step, it can be quite motivating to feel pride, much more so than if we only allowed ourselves to be proud upon reaching a final goal. However, it is also essential to remember that progress toward goals doesn't always follow a linear trajectory. It often goes in fits and starts. What matters most is continued upward trajectory irrespective of the rate. Taking pride in the direction of progress benefits your perseverance the most. So, don't be ashamed to do what you do or be who you are. Take the time sometimes when nobody else is looking to look in the mirror and be proud of the success that you have achieved in your career. Look at yourself in your uniform. Remember that young private. Remember that person that just didn't think that they'd be able to do one thing or another. Remember all the things you've done. And then remember that you're offering that out to this next generation of soldiers. And remember that you're giving that to those units as well. I am so thankful for everything that you do. Happy 2019. Happy New Year's. Sergeant Major note, be good. Don't drive after drinking at all. That's my personal policy, and I hereby apply it to you. Thank you again for all that you do. Take pride in yourself. Don't be ashamed of it. We need you. The Army Reserve needs you. Your families need you. And as always, Sergeant Major Mike Aschinger asking you all to follow through with our current Chief of the Army Reserve's policy and keep pounding.